So we come back into the booth. We can tell you the people at 9 point. They are 3-0 after the third turn. That are Luca Bastianelli, Paolo Gaudini, Gonzalez Alonso, Nils Thiem, Rodrigo Togores, Joachim Scholde, Stefan Rumanil, Thomas Marr, and Francesco Gianni. We know that the news is that Pascal Wagner has lost the game and is now with 6 points.
It had to happen sooner or later.
It had to happen. We have Alascio Lopez at 7 points. At 6 points, we have Riccardo Biava, Marco Rocchetti, Lovino Luca, Angelo Cadei, Roberto Rocchi, all the people you know at the 6 points. So the only Italian famous player we have at 9 points is Francesco Gianni, who's playing the classic Gash Storm, as you know. The match we're gonna see now is between Stefan Rumanil with Omni Show and the opponent.
Sono questi due? Uno sax.
And the opponent is Nils Thiem, that is playing Mud.
È uno molto bravo.
And they both obviously 3-0 after the third turn. They gonna today they're gonna play 7 turns, sorry, of Swiss after top 8, and we seen yesterday Stefan playing Omnitel in Legacy and being beaten. Being beaten at the quarterfinals by Jean-Marie Accard with Shardless Bug.
Yeah, we have seen Romanil yesterday. He was actually favored in the matchup. Ended up with really, really bad draws, awkward draws, clunky. You know, it's like just couldn't do anything that he was designed to do.
Yeah.
It was just. Also, he made a slight mistake in game 2 by showing his hand after a show and tell. So the meddling mage from Jean-Marie Accard could actually name whatever Romanil had in his hand.
Yeah, and in this matchup, obviously Romanil is got to combo out as soon as possible, because against Mud, every card he can the Niels team can bring into play, can be a important user to the strategy of Stefan. So let's see.
Also, the actual
Stefan is a pretty good
die roll is very important in this matchup.
Yeah.
In every matchup in which you play against stacks, the die roll is so important.
Let's see the starting end. Niels is got a Lodestone Golem, he's got a Soaring, he's got a Training Sphere, he's got a Sphere, he's got a Sword, he's got a very good start.
He's got an amazing hand. If you won the die roll, it would have been perfect.
Yeah. Instead, Stefan, he's got a Show and Tell, he's got a Force of Will. I mean, there are two pretty good ends, but but Niels
win the die roll, so
this is important.
Romanil is in trouble. I mean, he will have to Force of Will that Trinisphere.
Yeah. But he'll have to face also Golem.
He can actually make 4 manas on turn 1.
Yeah.
So, in this case scenario, you can just go Soaring and drop a 2 mana land and try with the 5/3, or you can also try Trinisphere, which is what he actually does. Especially because on turn 2, he can drop 2 threats in the form of Golem and a Sphere.
Yeah. Obviously, Romanil forced Trinisphere, otherwise the match is already finished. And now Stefan he's got
Black Lotus there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean he's got land Black Lotus and he's got already Show and Tell and Emrakul.
Does he have Emrakul?
Yeah, I think he's got Emrakul in his hand. mean, he's what an hand by Stefan Romanil.
Wow.
He's playing show and tell, and he's got Emrakul, yeah.
Wow.
What an hand by Stefan Romanil. What a nuts hand for
Yeah.
Stefan.
Wow.
He got the Lotus on Golem facing an Emrakul. So now, unless you have a Tangle Wire,
He needs a tangle wire.
he desperately needs a Tangle Wire. He has only Sphere of Resistance that he had to concede.
scoop. I mean,
This
yeah.
is
Well, welcome to vintage. Welcome to vintage, Mr. Team.
yeah.
You play your Trinisphere on turn 1, you get Force of Will, and you get to face an Emrakul on turn 1.
Yeah, here's Stefan have the nuts hand. I mean,
A
the only
lovely format.
yeah the only thing that team can do to win this game is to play double sphere. I mean, soaring and a sphere, and being forced and playing another sphere. But obviously,
He needs 5 manas on turn 1 to make sure that he can actually drop 2 spheres.
no. But if the first tier gets countered, you can play another sphere.
Yeah, he needs 5 mana, like to play both Sphere of Resistance and
And a
Trinisphere.
Drain Sphere, yeah. Anyways, there's not much to argue. I mean, this was a nuts hand by Stefan Romanil. But starting a second, I mean, with Black Lotus, with a Show and Tell, with a Emrakul, with a Force of Will and a Pitch. So you can ask nothing more from that deck.
Yeah, honestly, if you're a team right now, I mean, you must be very upset. I mean, your hand was pretty good. You had Trinisphere on turn 1, and you just conceded on turn 2.
the dice.
You roll the dice. You won the die roll. You have Trinisphere on turn 1. Get Force Will. Lose on. I mean, on turn 2 you just draw dead. Basically, you need to draw Tangle Wire and the Smokestack.
No, Bibaburi is a fourth round. These are is the first turn on stream, but is the fourth of the tournament. So this is the first match we stream. Yeah, they're both 3-0, and they're playing for